Yeah, if you want to talk about predicting movies, dude, fucking ask Eileen. I had
Oh my god, fucking Wonder Woman?
Wonder
The
Woman
new
84.
Wonder Woman movie? He showed me, we
Ooh,
watched the movie with
what
his
a
family.
movie.
Yeah, Han.
And then,
Yeah, you tell the story.
I was gonna say, and then he showed me at the end of the movie, he showed me a text that he had sent to Charlie with this like very long text message where he basically was like, all right, here's how the movie's gonna go down. And this was like, I want to say weeks maybe before the movie even came out.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I shit you not, dude. Fucking like
for
chronological order. He knew exactly how the movie was gonna go from the opening scene to the ending scene. It was kind of bizarre. It's a little scary.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that movie was not good.
No.
And even the first Wonder Woman movie, I was like, that was okay.
It's
You know,
fine.
I enjoyed it enough, but I didn't think it was like fantastic. But watching this, I was like, this is not good. Like
It was
no
hot
part of
garbage.
it I enjoyed.
Yeah.
There's so much bad about it. It's lazy. It's pandering.
There was a lot of things that didn't make sense. There was like little continuity within the scenes of the movie itself.
Yeah. Oh my
And
god.
you gotta love prequels that do that thing where they prequel in the sense of like to Dawn of Justice or Justice League or whatever, where it does that thing where at the end, I guess just no one remembers this. You know,
Oh, yeah.
no one fucking brings up in present day 2015 when Wonder Woman is introduced to Batman and whatnot, that they're like, oh yeah, the world was kind of ending for a little bit over there,
Or the fact
But
that
yeah, you all
Yeah.
forget.
like well, first off, people have pointed out that in the world of Wonder Woman 84, Bruce Wayne would have 100%ed wished his parents back to life, and then would have to watch them die again.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he was a child during that movie. You know, if you go based off of like lore
The
and
timeline of
yeah.
when he was born and
Um,
everything.
So Bruce Wayne was a kid after his parents died, so it's not unreasonable to think he wished for his parents back. And
That guy.
Oh my goodness!
You see how he cowered?
He shot the gun out of his hand and he was like, "Holy shit! I give up!" Bam.
no mercy, dude. Yeah, so he wishes his parents back, and then he's got this random woman talking to him, I guess, through, like, magic space, being like,
Yep.
oh, give up all your wishes, it's not fair, you know, earn your wishes.
Yeah, they just
Earn your dead parents back.
they just think that like you go into this one room that's like glowing a little and you talk to the sky that everyone will hear you.
Yeah. God, like start to finish, what a shit show.
Yeah.
Like Wonder Woman, the first movie, she's fucking running around in the trenches, figuring out the power that she has. Fought in fucking World War I. And then this movie opens up with her saving people in a goddamn shopping mall.
Yeah.
Like, is that what you're reduced to?
Also,
Like, you fucking, this is so beneath you.
also, no mention of the fact that there was a whole second World War that she supposedly...
Yeah, right?
Yeah. And it's just weird because like you've already established in the first movie that she couldn't get any training because she was like too young or whatever. And then in the opening of this new one, they're like, oh, she's training, but like she's still young.
That's
so it's
100%.
like, where's the continuity?
Yeah.
She forbid her from training, so they had it, until like teenager, and she's like, now you could become Wonder Woman. And this
Yeah.
movie just opens up, and it's like, join the Olympics.
Yeah, it's
Also,
so
like,
weird.
why are they letting this fucking 6-year-old compete in this thing, when they've been telling her the whole time, like, oh, you can't, you have these abilities, you gotta hide your ability, learn to harness it, and they don't fucking let her they let her compete in this competition against these grown women who I'm sure have been training their entire lives to fucking rise up to this Olympic challenge.
Yeah, and then there's a lesson in the intro where they're like, you can't cheat your way through life, like you have to earn it. And that lesson never legitimately comes up for the rest of the movie. I mean, I guess it does, kinda.
Not really. There's something about it where thankfully I'm starting to forget the movie.
Because then they're like, no, wait, let me finish this one
Yeah.
thought before I lose it. So, they say you can't cheat to get what you want, but so the main character, or the main villain rather, he cheats, his way to get power, but then she also cheats to get what she wants, which is her lover, and she doesn't want to let him go. So she never learns anything.
Oh, so that's what it was. It was the fact that you're close. What makes it even better is that she doesn't come to the conclusion that she needs to give up her wish. He does it for her.
That's right.
So she does it. That's why she doesn't learn anything.
She never learned the lesson. He forced it on her, but she was still kind of like, I don't want to.
Yeah. So, like, if it was up to her, she would have kept him around. And, like, that would have been it.
And then the one thing that, like, a lot of people talked about, I remember when the movie came out, was like, okay, so, they established that he has taken over this other guy's body, but she still sees him as, like, the person that he was back in the war.
Yeah, she sees him as Chris Pine, not this random fucking dude.
Yeah, and then she, like, she proceeds to sleep with him and make out with him and all this other stuff. And it's like,
in his apartment.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's just creepy because she legitimately just took advantage of somebody else's body. So when they retain their body again, or regain it.
Oh, hey! Thanks for the follow.
Hello, welcome, thank you.
Awesome.
String XCOM? Yeah, hey, what's up?
We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, if you're here for the shiny smoochum, please take it.
Yeah, if you...
At this point, please take this shiny smoochum.
Yeah, we're giving away a shiny if you want it.
Let us know if you want it.
We're also talking Wonder Woman.
If you were here for Castle Cat, I'm sorry, you missed it by like an hour, though.
Yeah, but the VODs will be uploaded to YouTube eventually. Yeah, but thank you very much. Welcome. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, she like takes advantage of this guy's body, and then when he regains it, she just kind of like smiles at him like during Christmas time or whatever it is, and never addresses the fact that like, oh, I've seen you naked probably,
Yeah, like we've banged, like I know you. Like, but not really you, but you.
Yeah.
I've seen you naked.
It's so weird on so many levels. And the movie never addresses it, obviously, because it's just, they must know that it's not right. But, I don't know. It bothers me.
It just doesn't make sense with a movie in a world that has, magic and gods and people who dress up as bats and all this. Why couldn't you just bring them back?
Yeah, if you're gonna like make all these wishes to like you said, if Bruce Wayne can wish his parents back to life, why can't you wish your dead lover back to whatever age you prefer him?
Yeah, it was also way too fucking long. The movie was like 2 hours and 40 minutes or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
She was Wonder Woman and not just Diana Prince. She was like Wonder Woman for like 30 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Like, of the whole thing. So much of it, she's just walking around fucking working. Like, I don't give a shit what she does in her fucking daytime now. Like day-to-day life.
Yeah, no, there's the action scenes that do happen are terrible. Like, I understand not wanting to be a bombastic action piece, but give us something.
Yeah. So, the game decided that it wants to take a breather, so we're gonna wait and see what happens.
Oh yeah, I was just figuring we would just keep talking and how to address it.
It was not happy that we were talking about Wonder Woman.
But we do have this shiny smoochum, and, it's a joy. Look at it, it's so fucking happy.
It's so cute.
It's like, adopt me, please. If anybody wants this shiny smoochum, please speak up in chat. I want to give it away.
Yeah, it was a long Christmas day.
Yeah,
that movie.
We watched
2 hours and 45
Did we watch it on Christmas Day as well?
I don't think Christmas Day, but around that time, yeah.
Yeah, maybe a day after or something like that.
Yeah, I think me and my girlfriend Megan went to her parents' place and then my mom's place, and then we came back and we're like, let's chill out. Oh yeah, Wonder Woman came out. Let's watch that. And then we're like, oh god, what have we done?
Yeah. What do you think we should do? You want to just restart the game?
Oh. I don't need to.
I think it just made the decision for you.
We're doing just fine by ourselves.
So, is this the town?
Yeah, we're finally at the town.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Hey, when you get a sec, you want to stream that to me? You want to send me that?
That's
Discord?
right. I gotta do that too as well.
I went to the Twitch feed. Now it's just like, oh, okay, we're back up. I'm like, oh wait, I'm on the Twitch stream. Like, let me let me go back to Discord.
There you
I
go.
would also like to see and play the game.
So these are the deserters that left that other town.
Grace Romero.
Yeah, she's like the sheriff here. If she
I
didn't
gotta
walk
say,
away,
man, there's
that's
some
for sure.
people in this world who can pull off a cowboy hat, and there's some people that can't. She can pull it off.
Oh, definitely, dude.
Looks good.
So this is the lady we're supposed to meet before we steal their power.
Yeah, look at this
Shit,
place
that thing
though.
looks cool.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Adelaide
Hell yeah.
McDevitt.
Dude, I'm getting super like Bioshock vibes from this, like Bioshock 2.
Yeah.
The aesthetic of it is very much like Bioshock in space.
Yeah.
I have been called that among other things. Green thumb, grandmother. The
Grandmother?
lady who keeps flowers. But
She says everything fine, but she says it like that. Green thumb. Grandmother.
sorry, it's just
Worker. He just keeps going.
Worker.
why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you?
Yeah, so like other games with companions, they'll like chime in to things that are being said, and then sometimes if the companion knows the character you're talking to, they'll talk about it.
My tobacco and
Yeah, that makes sense.
brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been
It's a good game. I wouldn't recommend it for a full six. Well, now that you have to pay for DLC. I take it back.
Yeah.
The base game I wouldn't recommend for a full 60. It's a little too short for $60.
I am such a stickler. Unless it's like a game that I really, really want, it takes a lot to convince me to pay full price for a game.
Same. It's just in this day and age you have to play it safe because there's so much bullshit out there. Like I
Yeah.
almost bought the Avengers game, dude.
Oh
Anthem, cough, cough.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that game that no longer exists. They finally canceled it.
Yep. Dude, it was on sale like a month or two ago for $2. I'm like, this game has been out for like 18 months. $2 is insane.
Everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering.
And even then, I didn't buy it. It's just like.
Fine out here by ourselves.
Let's see. This is serious. I'm about to fucking cut off your power, lady.
You're doing this for
Yeah.
greed. Why?
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 Because fuck you.
Basically, I'm just gonna be like, cause I fucking need it, dude.
Yeah.
Cannery's
Yeah.
got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our
Uh-oh.
I've been staring at the floor
The whole time.
in the Pokemon camp this whole time.
So, the thing about this game, as you go to like each planet or town, and you do like the main kind of storylines, you're gonna find out every like chapter ends with you having to pick a side. So right now, I have to pick basically between the deserters who are trying to break from the capitalist, society and live, or do I, cut the power on them? I will say, for these big decisions, there is a third option that gets you good on both sides.
Yeah.
I don't remember off the top of my head how to do it, and I feel like we're not going to play that way, but letting you know.
I think what I tried
Alright.
to do was I tried to play nice with this town, and I tried to save as many people as I could while, making the right decisions. I don't know necessarily if I can spoil what I did,
But at the same time, so in this situation, if we give the deserters, the people who we, are trying to live off the land, power, then we're going to cut off the other people.
yeah.
And they're just trying to work. They have no say.
Yeah, I mean, these
At the
deserters...
Salt Tuna place.
Yeah.
Yeah. These deserters did leave on their own accord because they were upset. But if they go back, they have an opportunity to, live?
The deserters?
Are these not the deserters?
These are the deserters.
Yeah.
So if they go back, they're going back to being, tied to a contract,
Right.
having to eat...
Capitalist slave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to say, is like, they'd rather fight and survive and risk death than live in life completely. It's
Yeah.
like, when you go to work and they're like, we're a work family. That's so mentally damaging
Yeah.
to your psyche.
I agree. I don't like that kind of mentality. Like, I don't hate a lot of the people that I work with, but there's enough people that I do hate that just ruins the whole like family mentality for me.
Dude, I've been working at the same retail job for coming up on 5 or 6 years now, and trust me, I fucking understand.
Yeah.
I'm not
there's
going.
Some people that like you see them every day, and you're just like, if I could go the rest of my life not seeing you, I would be a happier human.
Yeah, and I think that's natural and almost healthy, because you can't like have two separate lives and one of them being your job. Like, it's not good for you.
Yeah, there are a lot of people at work that like take the job very, very seriously, and I can't help but feel a little bad for them sometimes, because I'm like, really? Is this one of the most exciting things in your life? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that I work with. One guy in particular who's been working there for years now, like literally since the store opened like 22 years ago or some shit like that. And he's just so like strict by the books, and like, if I don't do this, my manager's gonna, come down on me and I'm gonna get talked to and blah blah blah. I'm like, you have seen so many managers in and out of this place.
You've seen shit.
You've been here longer than anybody, dude. No one's gonna come at you. They're just gonna go, oh yeah, you made the right decision. Sure.
Yeah, seriously, you've been working there for 22 years. You've been probably working there since before some of the newbies have been born.
Yeah, definitely.
You get a lot of
It's
like
crazy.
high school like cashiers and places like that.
Kind of. He works in the electronics department, and he's just one of the people who, like, if a TV is in the wrong spot for another TV and it's like a $20 difference, he'll make the biggest deal that if he gives it to them for the $20 off, it's gonna be like the worst thing in the world and he's gonna get fired. It's like, dude, just give it to him for the 20 bucks off, and then just tell, if any of the managers come up to you, just be like, well, it was in the wrong spot. I didn't put it there, but the person who did put it there, I'll make sure that they don't do it. End of conversation.
It's true.
Like, that's all it has to be.
Exactly, because like at some point in your life, you finally have to be like, you know what? This is so insignificant to everything else that's going on, and I don't care. If I get a talking to about this, then fucking whatever, let it be.
And not to like bring up, the way the world is now with all the COVID stuff, but like, it kind of makes you value more in your life, and you're just like, dude, there's, I don't need to be here dealing with all this BS.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna do what I can, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna work. If you need me to do something, I'll do it. At the end of the day, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna go home, I'm not gonna think about today.
Exactly.
Honestly.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
And like, I mean,
Yep.
I want that mentality so much for myself too, and I really try hard sometimes to keep that mentality.
It's
but
tough.
there are some days where people just ruin it for you so bad that you can't help but like, it keeps you up at night. You're like, why did that person treat me like such shit?
I've been there, and you just want to say to them, you're just like, I'm a human, right? Like, I have a family too. I have people who care about me, and I care about other people. I'm exactly like you. Like, why are you being such a fucking dick?
Yeah,
like why do you care so much about this?
It just doesn't
I'm
matter.
sorry someone hurt you.
I'm sorry that this is the most important thing in your life. Like, go outside, I don't know, take a hike.
Take a hike.
I don't mean like take a hike, like take a hike, but I mean just like go get some fucking air, like
physically, like go walk a little bit.
Go like see what else is available in the world to you for free.
Yeah. It's rough for me sometimes too, cause like I mainly work in like the back and the warehouse section of so like literally if I go to my receiving area, there's a door that has a window, but other than that, there's like no fucking windows. It's all like artificial lighting from like ceilings that are like 30 feet up in the air. So it's like, I guess that's the sun, maybe. Like,
yeah.
In the wintertime, it's the worst. Like I'll go in and then I'll be there for a couple hours and I'll leave and I'll get to the front. I'm like, oh, it's dark outside. How long has it been dark? Like it's night now.
I've definitely had like shifts like that where I have to get up like super early and be at work by like 6 a.m. and some days it's just a very long event. And
you go in during the dark and then you leave it.
Yeah, you get there by 6 a.m. and you leave at like 9 p.m. and you're just like, I haven't seen the sun in days. And then, like, you know, it's all indoors and there's no windows either, so, like, if you get one of those, like, fancy event rooms, then there's some windows, but if you're just, like, in a ballroom all day, there's nothing, and, yeah, I've had so much depression just on the fact that I haven't seen the sun.
Yeah, man, it can be fucking tough sometimes, but you just gotta do your best to just think to yourself, like, dude, you know, this isn't the end. This is not, you know, yeah, this is paying my bills and I really need to pay my bills, but there's way more to life than just paying the bills.
Yeah, there's more to life than a TV being on the wrong shelf.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna say that to someone one day that has nothing to do with that, and they're gonna go, "What the fuck are you talking about, man?"
And just walk away like you're so proud of how philosophical you were.
No, they'll agree with you.
I'm gonna be walking home from CVS, and someone's gonna stick me up, be like, "Give me all your money." I'm gonna go, "Listen, man, there's more to life than just a TV being on the wrong shelf." I'm gonna go, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
They like put their hands up. They're like, "All right, man, you got me. I don't want no trouble."
They give me the gun.
Alright. So, what do we want to do? Do you want to take the power from someone? Do you want to walk together? What are we feeling?
I feel like, now, you don't have to, you know, tell me because you've played the game and I haven't. I feel like it would probably be a good idea to, maybe have these guys, like the deserters, sort of like on our side, you know? Who knows if by the end of the game there's going to be some sort of uprising against the corporate, you know,
It's true.
capitalism.
I feel you.
We might need to have some friends on our side. So I feel like we shouldn't cut the power from them. But at the same time, I'm also thinking, like, you know, these deserters are just here in this one town. If we go to another town, it's still going to be the same capitalist government there, you know? They're going to know about us and know what we've done, so maybe we shouldn't fuck with them.
Interesting. I like where your head's at.
But fuck the man.
That's
you know?
what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah. I think we should. I think also I know we reverted the save, but we were like 68% in the negative against the capitalist regime. I don't know what we're at now, but I think we should definitely say fuck those guys. We should not, you know, divert the power from this place and leave these people.
Now we're agreeable. We're at 10% negative.
Okay, all right,
So
we're a little better now.
Yeah, we've redeemed ourselves a little bit.
All right, I'll cut their power.
The deserters' power, you'll cut theirs, or you'll cut the other town.
The other town, the Spacer's Choice town, the cannery.
The Spacer's Choice, yeah, the Saltuna.
Yeah.
You ran in there on the rollers, stealing shit and shooting the gun in the air.
And I'm gonna take all their shit.
Yeah, fuck those people.
I'm not gonna do side missions. We cool with that?
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, the game will take 90 parts if you do
Exactly.
that.
I feel like unless it's absolutely necessary. And this way, you know, it gives Castle an incentive to try the game out
It's
on
true.
its own.
It's very true.
It does, yeah. That's a really good point.
Also, I don't know if my computer can handle it.
Yeah.
How much more it can take.
Fuck.
Dude, that was pretty bad.
I saved myself.
If there's a side mission that, like, you know of that is, like, maybe it has, like, a really good piece of armor or a really good gun, and you want to do something like that, then, you know, I would say go for it. But if it's just kind of like, earn some more points for this faction, or, you know, shit like that, don't worry.
There's, each companion that you get has, like, kind of their own quest line, and a lot of them are very interesting, and I would very much implore you to get the game just so you can try them out.
Yeah, we might do a couple of them.
I definitely want to play through it.
Her whole, like, side mission story is pretty funny.
It's my favorite.
It's a good one. Oh, fuck.
Oh, boy.
Was that really necessary?
No, but I felt good.
Yeah, I bet it did.
Felt fucking great.
If you liked it, then it was necessary.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good outlook.
Remember TV and Shelf or something?
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. This is definitely
That's what
akin...
it's gonna be like when I get stuck up. I'm gonna be like a TV and shelf or something, and then bam, that's gonna be the end of my life right there.
Yeah, just,
You're not even gonna be mad about it either. You're gonna be like, yeah.
Those are my last words.
Some bitch is just giving you attitude, and you're like, you know what? TV shelf, I gotta go.
Oh, speaking of my last words, I was at work the other day, and one of my managers, who is really, really nice, really down to earth, she got a call from the cart attendant, and he was like, yeah, there's a bunch of kids on bikes outside doing wheelies in the parking lot. You know, a couple people have complained. Could you go take care of that, please? And I overheard the conversation, like over the walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
And I said to her, I'm like, oh, please let me go out there and yell at these kids. Like, let me just go out there. I was like, let me bring a bat. Let me just run into the parking lot. Because next door to my job, there's an apartment complex. And there's always kids coming over, you know, constantly, like, riding their skateboards in the parking lot, which I don't care about too much.
But the corporate
you know,
man
let them
does.
do whatever they want to do. Yeah, the corporate man does. But I was like, let me just run out the door and scream at him. And she was like, yeah, sure, if you want, go for it. Oh, fuck yeah. And I asked her, I'm like, can I bring a bat? She's like, no, you can't bring a bat. Like, if something does happen, I can't allow you to bring a bat out there. I'm like, all right. So I walk out in the parking lot, and there's no kids out there. But there's about 5 grown-ass adults on motorcycles with about 6 or 7 lifted trucks and a bunch of, like, slammed trucks to the ground, all doing, like, wheelies and shit in the parking lot, having, like, a car meetup. And I'm like, well... what the fuck did I get myself into?
Yeah,
this goddamn kid said there were kids outside. I'm like, now I have to deal with this? Motherfucker.
You thought that it was just like a bunch of like teenagers on dirt bikes, but it's actually just like a group of like grown-ass men on like motorcycles.
It was like a fucking biker gang, dude. I'm like, what the fuck? I ended up walking up there because I'm like, well, now I have to deal with the situation. And I spoke to one of the guys, and long story short, they were doing like a car meetup for like a memorial for one of their friends who had just passed away, and I'm like, that's fine,
dude.
man. I'm sorry that happened. I was like, you know, we just had a couple complaints. He's like, I know. I'm trying to get people to leave, and the guy who was doing wheelies, I already told him to fuck off, so people didn't call the police. I'm like, all right, cool. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Not only do I respect your commitment to still going up to them and asking them to like cut the shit, but also like, I think that was handled beautifully. You know, you could have been an asshole. You could have been like, hey, like, you guys are really, like, disturbing the peace around here. But instead you're like, hey, man, that's cool. Like, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, that's perfect.
That's how every situation should be handled.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good on you.
TV on the wrong shelf, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not over there to bust balls.
Exactly.
Or something.
Yeah.
Or something. Like I said to him, he even said to me, he was like, yeah, usually, like, you know, if there's a couple of us, we'll meet up here and then we'll go somewhere else. Because I know that you guys are open. There's a Shaw's that's also in my town that is closed. It's been closed for a couple of years. But they have a huge parking lot, and sometimes they'll do meetups there. And he was like, I've told them to go to the Shaw's, but everybody came here.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
We're trying to leave now.
All
I'm just like, all right, dude, like, thank you very much for, you know, being nice about it. I'm sorry your friend passed away and everything. You know, I hope you guys have a good night. And I went back inside and I talked to my manager. I'm like, do you know what I just fucking had to go look at when I went outside? The last words I said to you were, can I bring a bat? And you said no. What if I would have died? What if I really needed that bat?
Yeah, but on the other hand,
like,
though...
I didn't know it was that bad.
On the other hand, though, like, well, yeah, it's totally like a telephone situation. Like, one person told another person, oh, it's a bunch of kids on a bike, and, you know. But, if you brought a bat, that could have gone in a way different direction.
I know, right? That's what I told her. I'm like, but at the same time, could you imagine if I walked out there with a bat, my fucking name tag on and everything? Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like,
you're just like, oh, I'm sorry. I just, you know, somebody told me that there was like a defective cart stall here, and I figured I'd just go back.
So I walked out with a bat. I didn't bring like a small toolbox. Maybe there was like a, you know, it just needed to get whacked into place or something needed to get like screwed in. I just brought a baseball bat.
Yeah, dude. How do you fix your situation?
You could have brought like a mallet or something, yeah.
Regardless of like, I'm a very down-to-earth person and I'm super, super respectful to like everybody. I've always been very respectful to everyone. But if that were me and I was that guy, or even if it was me and a couple of my friends on you know, mountain bikes and you know, BMX bikes riding around the parking lot, if an employee came up to me with a fucking bat, I would be like, dude, what the fuck are you planning on doing right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, do you know, like, your job is on the line. Also, there's one of you and like 5 of us. Like, do you think you're gonna get away with this? Like,
Is it
what
worth
the
it?
fuck? TV on the shelf, man. Is it really worth it?
He's like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I'll put the TV on the right shelf this side.
Oh, so this guy's going fucking crazy.
You're not real.
Oh, Higgins.
You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Scram.
I wish I had another.
Oh, let's.
Oh.
Can we? Oh. I was gonna say, can we try and convince him that we actually aren't real?
Great, another lunatic.
Don't you talk down to me, Phantom. Please let me know I'm real.
Don't you be giving me no lip.
Always boil your sprats before ingesting.
I'm gonna start calling people Phantom.
You eating sprouts?
Back off, Phantom.
Sprats are an excellent source for my daily
Rats.
recommended intake of mercury. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane.
Yeah, I'm
Always
sure
as
it
a
does.
reminder.
Back away slowly.
Back away slowly, yeah. Just be like, sure.
Hard to say. By my
I wanna see if I
recollection,
can fuck with him
Higgins
more.
was somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler,
He
Saltine
talks in the
Critic,
third person.
Aetherwave personality,
Higgins feels great.
Board, Galactic Defender,
That's how you know he definitely is
Assistant
insane.
Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
Let's
What the
see.
fuck is an ether wave personality?
You wouldn't understand.
Yeah. Not unless you have an either way personality.
Jimmy opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months.
It's too capitalist for my blood.
Well, yes, for the uninitiated palate, a true gourmand appreciates the Sprat's complex melange of flavors.
Every character has like a slanted mouth.
Boiled, charred, skewered.
A little bit,
Sprat's
yeah.
a good
Yeah.
I noticed that.
I think
It's
maybe
future.
it's just it's the future. It's how people have evolved to have like a slanted mouth.
specialize in automechanics.
Now it's probably just like the artistic direction.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Hello.
With baseball bats.
Well, I'm gonna have to intimidate him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Ironic deaths are the worst. You made your point. I'll help you.
So can you ever fail those? I can't
The
remember.
hostility levels were hardwired to
If it's got a number to it,
but you could rewrite
it will
the
be
target
highlighted if you can click it and grayed out if you're not.
Right,
Right.
but like if it's highlighted,
It
and
means you
think-
could get away with it. Yeah.
So 100%
Okay.
of the time.
I think that's how
Okay.
it is.
It's like a pass or fail. It's not a percentage based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think what in Fallout you still kind of had like a chance of failure.
Yep. Exactly.
in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You need a passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Oh, I think I already did the side thing he told me to do.
Oh really? Oh, okay, that's nice.
Perfect. You gotta love
Yeah.
it when that happens in games.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh no!
goodness. That's alright, we're not real.
Enemy killed.
real.
50 XP.
Wait, what? What's up with his leg? Did he crumple on himself or did his leg
Oh.
fall off?
Wait.
He crumpled.
Okay. Oh yeah, he did. Okay.
Yeah, those
What
are like
the
his
fuck?
kneecaps.
Sure.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
Can you give him a
God.
kick? Poke the dead body. You shock him again. His dead limbs just like start shaking. What is that? Is that like the game of life?
Yeah, it's a board game.
Huh.
He must have been playing by himself.
By himself, he is crazy. He's playing with the sprats.
You turn around and look at her, she's like, dude, it had to be done.
She's just staring straight. She's like, don't look at him. Don't look at him. He's crazy. He'll do it. Don't make eye
Yeah,
contact.
you ever, like, end up in a situation where you're kind of forced to be with someone, you know, you don't really know them too well, but, like, you know, maybe you're at, like, a friend's house and they have a friend over and then they leave to use the bathroom, and then your other friend's just like, so 9/11's an inside job, right?
No.
Sure,
Check, please.
man.
We know exactly how that situation goes down. As soon as that one mutual friend leaves, both of you stare at your phone.
That's a
Yep.
fact.
Until they come back from the bathroom or wherever. Both of you just stare at your phone. And then occasionally one of you will chuckle to yourself.
Because
but-
there's a video playing in the room still, so you'll be like, huh.
But you will never acknowledge it. Or one of you gets on the phone with somebody, which is just incredibly rude. Because you could be talking to each other, but instead you choose to talk to somebody else.
Oh man, the next time that happens to me, I want to be the other guy though, and I want to just make up some crazy shit.
Yeah.
So the space rats, am I right?
Just always have something ready.
This guy.
Just like you have like a notepad in the back of your pocket, and you're just like you pull it out, and you're like, all right, here's a list of things that we could talk about until Jeffrey gets back.
Jeffrey.
Space rats. Y N.
Why?
Just like make up some crazy shit, and then like a week later you text them and you just feel like, hey man, so when you left to go to the bathroom the other day, did your friend tell you I was saying any crazy shit? 'Cause I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, dude, I didn't want to bring it up and offend you, but like, what the fuck was that about? And then the thing is, like, if that shit happened to me and someone started going off about space rats, and then I found out he did it on purpose to be like joking around, I would find that so fucking funny, and then I'd want to hang out with that guy.
Yeah.
That's true. It's the
I'd be like,
long
"Dude, that
con.
would yeah, exactly. The long con to get someone on your side by making them think you're crazy in the beginning.
I mean, like, everybody's had that moment where, like, you know, you meet one of your best friends for the first time, and you're like, man, when I first met you, like, I thought you were fucking weird. And now here we are. So that's a sprat. It's
Space
a
rat.
Blasted to oblivion.
How'd you miss? Oh my god. They have giant beady eyes, though. They're huge. They're kind of cute.
You can't let it get in contact with any cats. They might try and take over the facility.
That's right. Take over your body.
You good?
It's probably a microphone, but it sounded like you were slurping the last like drop of Coke out of a soft drink.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I adjusted my headset. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just
It's unprofessional.
Yeah, that's what we
I'll
are
leave
here.
now.
Yeah,
We're
please.
professional. We can't even get rid of one shiny smooching, for fuck's sake.
Forgot about that already.
Arguably the best shiny that has been earned yet.
There's history
in
behind
my
it.
personal opinion, this one has a lot of history.
Look at it, though. It's so fucking cute.
It's
Oh,
so
man.
fucking cute.
It's so fucking cute. Number 15. It's so fucking cute.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
Alright, we doing this?
Hey,
Yeah, we're doing this.
Oh, she wants to talk
I
and
know
shit.
you want your power regulator.
Oh, yeah, she kind of wants to, like, sway your,
Do you understand what you're about to do?
yeah.
They give you like a last minute decision to be like, you know, point of
Yeah,
no return.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
I had to ask.
So you're sure? Okay, I guess I can't save these people that I could otherwise save.
You ready? Let's see.
The Spacer's Choice logo reminds me a lot of the Planet Express logo.
Yeah,
That's true. It's pretty. It could be a reference,
there's
like a homage or something.
Yeah, there's like a moon-headed mascot, and I think like Futurama, maybe in like their second episode or something, had something like that too.
Yeah, they go to the moon because Fry wants to go there. He's so excited, and then they realize, like, they tell Fry, like, why do you want to go to the moon? It's just an amusement park now.
Yeah,
It's like a rundown, like, Disneyland.
yeah.
So we doing this?
Yeah, we're doing it.
Taking it from
Let's
the
do it.
cannery and giving it to the deserters.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. Fuck communism, I was gonna say.
All right,
Nice.
we did it.
Yeah, fuck consumerism.
How do you feel?
Stop thinking of Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are going to be alright now they got power.
Oh, yeah, isn't she from there?
Yeah.
Oops.
But like those
Whatever.
people kind of like treat her like shit anyway. Like I think her story is like not a very good one for
No, it's
where
pretty
she's
good.
from. No, I mean generally, yeah, the story is good, but like
But, like,
you know,
the
her-
character's background is not the
yeah,
the
it's-
brightest.
Exactly, yeah. I had no idea how to
Well,
word it.
there's other characters that have worse backstories. Hers is pretty like light.
Oh yeah, there's like a girl who comes from like a rich family.
Yeah, her story is.
Oh!
I think you might be
we
thinking
should fit
of.
right in with her.
Mm.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah, we are a wealthy individual.
Now, can you get companions that aren't people? Like, can you come across, like, a robot?
There's a robot in your the usual. There's a robot in your ship that you can modify and eventually get on your team.
But there is another. There's like a murder machine that you can also get as a companion.
I thought that was the same thing. Because it's built to clean things.
Oh,
but
that's
you can...
okay. That's what you're thinking of. I thought you were talking about Ada, like the AI that's built into your ship.
Yeah,
okay.
Ship AI.
Yeah. But yeah, no. There's like a, it's like a cleaning bot, but he also like is a murder machine. Oh, it's Adrena time.
Sweet.
Alright, so you ready to walk back into town after stealing all their power?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like all of the doors are shut because they all run on power.
Yep.
That's great.
I think people like start talking about that shit.
Yeah.
Cannery's gone quiet. Never thought I'd see the day.
I want to find like a door where someone's like, "Let me out."
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. There's like no way for them to leave, and then if somebody got locked out of their house, there's no way for them to go in, which is like so fucking dumb. Like, why would you build a place like this? At least with like with doors that like lead into a shop, they're like made out of glass. You know, like the sliding doors. You could just break it. But no, these are heavy steel. Oh, and the game gave up. The game lost power.
The game lost power.